Okay, now that we've seen how to tell whether a function is increasing or decreasing on a given interval, given its graph, I'm going to define or give you precise definitions, not 100% precise, but still very precise, of what it means for a function to be increasing or decreasing on an interval. Okay. Now, for your homework and for most things that we do, we're just going to look at a graph, and we'll be able to tell, but it's important to know these definitions. Okay. So a function f is decreasing on an open interval. Again, remember, open means that both endpoints are parentheses. There's open parentheses. If f of b is less than f of a, whenever a is less than b, where a and b are any inputs in the interval. So to see how this translates to the graph version that we have, so we have that a is less than b, and we're also given that f of b is less than f of a. So let's do f of b here, f of a. Let's plot these 2 points. So a f of a and b f of b. Right. So looking at these 2 points here, right, you can tell that this kind of looks like the function is decreasing. Right. As you move from left to right, that's why a is less than b, and it's always going to be that way. It turns out in this case that f of b is less than f of a. Right? And this is true for any 2 a and b that you choose in this interval. So basically, this graph could look something like this. Right? It's decreasing as we move from left to right. Now, for increasing, a function f is increasing on an open interval if f of b is greater than f of a, whenever a is less than b, where again, a and b are any inputs in the interval. And then translating this to a graph, we still have a and b here. A is always going to be less than b. Like I said, this is just saying that we're reading the graph left to right. But now we're given that f of b is greater than f of a. So let's do f of a here, and f of b here. If we plot these 2 points, then you can see why it looks like this function is increasing. And remember, this holds for all a and b in whatever interval this is. Right? So basically, the graph could look something like that. And you can see that it's increasing. That's the idea, right? That's what that means.